As a huge esports fan, in this video today, I will be suiting up to play the lawyer for Caedrel and his new team Los Ratones. Not that they need it, but in case if there is anyone out there doubting them, I will be explaining why I think this team is an incredible blessing for the League esports scene and how they will define the future of competitive League of Legends. I know, Caedrel is not exactly known as this big brain, genius, mastermind planner of things, but I really have to admit, every single move he made with this team so far seemed like well planned and thought out in great detail. When he announced the roster for the first time, the two biggest questions were Baus and Valia. But of course, Baus was by far the biggest one. The other names on the roster, Crowny, Reckless and Nemesis, are all proven ex or current pro players with many achievements. So of course, when you see an unproven jungler plus the infamous Imtap Baus alongside them, it kind of feels funny, I guess. As we all know, that was the whole idea behind it. Caedrel with his pool and connections could have easily assembled a 5x pro team and win whatever league they end up playing. But where is the fun in that? There is another move Caedrel did that I really want to talk about. I personally think Reckless not playing for the debut of the team in the NNO tournament is a blessing in disguise. Is Reckless a better support than Caedrel? Well, I'm not even going to answer that question, even though it's a hypothetical one. Still, what Caedrel brings to the table are two different huge things. First and most importantly, Caedrel actually playing this relatively low stakes tournament instead of Reckless helps his audience connect with this team on a deeper level. What do I mean by that? Let me explain real quick. I think Caedrel actually being in the game, shot calling, and interacting with other players of the team directly as a player himself, not as a coach, gives the audience the opportunity to know the members in an intimate manner, thanks to all the crazy banter they do together. I certainly think the fanbase actually being able to connect with the players on a personal level is very important when you are just launching a team and trying to make it stand out. The other thing I noticed is Caedrel making the most hilarious misplays creates so many memorable moments every single game, and I wanna be fair. I think him messing up here and there is completely normal. Come on, he's not a support main and he hasn't played on a high level since forever. At the end of the day though, it's definitely a net positive. I'm telling you, we are witnessing it massively boosting the popularity of the team firsthand. And NNO Cup, compared to the actual competitive league Los Ratones will be joining, is just a for fun tournament with a small prize pool of only 10,000 euros. So the Rats prioritizing content over pure gameplay quality definitely makes the most sense here. Don't get me wrong, they have been performing incredibly well in the game so far too, but what is even better is the content they pump out plus the numbers that come along with it. Caedrel recently announced that the Rats will be joining the Red Bull League of its own event where they will get to play against the reigning, defending world champions T1, which sounds so crazy to me. I'm very sad we will not get to see Baus lane versus Zeus, but hey, I'll still take Doran and the rest of T1, no problem. I'm telling you though, there has to be some level of planning involved here, because Reckless coming back to play this Red Bull event just in time will massively increase Los Ratones' chances of success. They got every positive thing they can possibly want from Caedrel playing in terms of fan engagement and impressive debut numbers already, so Reckless leveling up the team with his much better support skills is such an important upgrade going into playing with T1. Seriously, the Rat King himself, Caedrel, and Los Ratones are literally reshaping how we think about competitive gaming. Since forever, esports teams always chase two things to become successful and sustainable long term: trophies and sponsorships. Usually these two things just become intertwined with each other. If you win Worlds for instance, you get lots of money through new sponsorships, the world champion skins and all that jazz. Along with so many new fans you can make money from through other avenues such as merch, ticket sales, jersey sales, so on and so forth. Even though Los Ratones is just getting started, they are easily pulling numbers close to 100k concurrent viewers across all streams. That is bigger than most official matches Riot organize themselves. Like, oh boy, it truly is mind-blowing to think about all the opportunities for this team. If they have any success competing, which I think they will, since they are the official scrim champions right now, with like an insane scrims win rate. I know it doesn't mean anything, I'm just playing. The possibilities are just truly endless. Los Ratones have way more fans in sheer size compared to most LAC and LCS teams. Or whatever LCS is called right now, I hope you get my point. Not only that, the Rat fans are also more dedicated, passionate about this team than the average esports fan by like a million miles. And you know what? Good for them, good for Caedrel for putting so much effort into something new, something fresh like this. Because I feel like it was exactly the type of thing the fanbase needed to be excited about competitive League of Legends again. I want to wrap up this video by talking about what I personally am most hyped about Los Ratones. And it is of course Baus, aka the Messi of League of Legends. I always thought that Baus and the Baus style of playing the game could work really well in competitive if the team around him recognize his strategies and play alongside him. The sheer pressure he creates on the side lane is borderline insane, and I really cannot wait to see him do his thing in a professional setting throughout the year. If you made it this far, please comment "he cancelled it" so that I know you are a real one. Also, let me know what you personally are most excited about regarding Los Ratones down in the comments so that we can keep hyping ourselves up before they face T1 and obliterate them, hopefully. And last but not least, do not forget to take care of yourself until the next time. Bye bye.